As a man who identifies as Sigma, you know there are actions that go against your principles and will not be tolerated. The Sigma male is not a typical alpha, but he is a leader in his own way. While the alpha males get all the attention, the Sigma male goes about his own business quietly. From refusing to be controlled by others to not seeking validation from those around them, these are the 10 things that real Sigma males never do. 1. Lying to get what you want. We've all heard that honesty is the best policy, but some people still choose to lie in order to advance. They may believe they are getting one over on someone, but their lies will always catch up with them in the end. Sigma males never use lies to gain an advantage. They understand that the only way to establish genuine relationships and trust is to be truthful and honest. While others may be tempted to lie in order to advance, Sigma men understand that the path of integrity is always the best path to take. Because they value the truth, truly authentic people avoid lying as much as possible. They are aware of the consequences of dishonesty and strive to be truthful in their words and actions at all times. Dishonesty is not only wrong, but it also damages your character in the long run. Consider what kind of person you would be if you only told the truth. 2. Acting like a helpless victim. We've all met someone who enjoys playing the victim. They always blame others for their problems and never accept responsibility for their actions. This type of behavior only serves to depress people and discourages them from taking risks or speaking up. Whether you're an alpha or a Sigma male, playing the victim is never a good look. A true Sigma will never blame his own problems on others because he understands that he is ultimately responsible for his own happiness and success. Life isn't always fair, and setbacks are an unavoidable part of it. Even in the most difficult situations, the Sigma refuses to adopt a victim mentality. He understands that being a victim entails giving up control, and he never gives up control. Rather than assigning blame or pointing fingers, he learns and grows from his experiences. If you make a mistake, own up to it and strive to do better the next time. Allowing others to take the blame for your own mistakes is not the Sigma way. 3. Putting in a lot of time and effort to impress others. This is significant for anyone, but especially for the Sigma. Society places a great deal of pressure on us to look and act a certain way in order to be accepted and popular. However, if you want to stay true to yourself and your individualism, you must resist these pressures. Genuine Sigma males do not need to impress anyone. They recognize that their worth stems from within, not from what others think of them. Opinions of others are just that, opinions, and they should not be taken too seriously. People are frequently overly concerned with what others think of them. They try to fit in and be liked, but they don't realize they're sacrificing their own authenticity in the process. People will respect you when you are your most genuine and honest self, so Sigma men never worry about pleasing others. While it is nice to be liked by others, it should not be your primary goal in life. 4. Attempting to exert control over everything around them. Control is a common trait among alpha males, but a Sigma must avoid this type of behavior. The Sigma understands that he cannot control everything, and that some things are simply beyond his control. He also respects other people's opinions and decisions, even if he disagrees with them. Sigmas do not let their desire for control rule their lives. They recognize that not everything will go their way, and they avoid imposing their will on others. Instead of attempting to control the world around them, Sigma men concentrate on controlling themselves and their surroundings. They strive for balance in all aspects of their lives, including work, relationships, health, and so on. Rather than trying to control every detail of their lives, they concentrate on the big picture and take things slowly. They recognize that some things are simply beyond their control and do not waste energy attempting to change them. Life is unpredictably unpredictable, so you must maintain a flexible attitude and adjust your plans accordingly. Control is an illusion, but that doesn't mean you can't accomplish your objectives. Anything is possible as long as you remain focused and open to change. 5. Always have doubts about themselves or what they do. Being self-assured and confident is an important Sigma trait, but that doesn't mean you should never question your thoughts and actions. It's human nature to doubt ourselves from time to time, but a Sigma must avoid getting too caught up in his doubts. True Sigmas are not paralyzed by self-doubt. They recognize that constant questioning and over-analysis can cause unnecessary stress and anxiety. They don't let their reservations stand in the way of their potential. Instead, they view their doubts as an opportunity to learn and grow. We all make mistakes, and it's okay not to know everything. Sigma men are open to new experiences and options. They use their doubts to reflect and gain insight into themselves. Self-doubt is a two-edged sword, but with the right attitude and approach, it can also be a valuable tool for personal growth. While confidence and decisiveness are important, taking a step back and reflecting on your choices is also acceptable. Just don't let doubt stop you from moving forward. 6. Focus too much on the past. This is a common error made by many people, particularly those attempting to live according to Sigma principles. Our past has shaped who we are, and while it is an important learning experience, it should not be dwelled on excessively. It is easy to become mired in the negative aspects of our past, but doing so will only lead to more pain and regret. Rather than dwelling on things that cannot change, Sigma males try to focus on the present moment and make more conscious decisions moving forward. They also strive to recognize that their past does not define them and that they have the ability to change their future by taking action today. As a result, they can move forward with renewed confidence and clarity, free of the burdens of their past. Sigma males can focus more on what is important in their lives today and take steps to ensure that the future is brighter than ever before by learning not to dwell on the past. This not only leads to more contentment in the present, but it also helps to pave the way for long-term happiness and success. 7. Allowing emotions to take over. Allowing emotions to take control is a surefire way for anyone to become completely unproductive and make poor decisions. By allowing their emotions to dictate their actions, Sigmas are likely to become stuck in a rut and unable to progress. If done for an extended period of time, this can lead to a person becoming unmotivated and even depressed. As a result, Sigma men understand the significance of emotional management. While it may appear to be easier to simply let the current emotion lead them into action, this can ultimately work against them because it is impossible to think clearly or logically when clouded by feelings. Rather than allowing emotions to take over, Sigma males take a step back and examine situations objectively before making any decisions. They also work on developing skills such as self-discipline and mindfulness, which allow them to manage their emotions more effectively without becoming overwhelmed. When confronted with an emotionally charged situation, they can act from a place of knowing rather than reacting from a place of fear or anger. As a result, managing their emotions is critical to creating a prosperous future for themselves and those they care about. 8. Letting negative thoughts limit their potential. Negative thoughts can have a powerful impact on one's life, so understanding how to manage them effectively is essential for anyone seeking success. Negativity is not an option for Sigma males. They strive to remain positive and productive in the face of adversity and accept responsibility for their own mental state. They must first recognize negative thoughts and find ways to neutralize or reframe them in order to effect meaningful change in their lives. They may use visualization techniques to help them gain clarity on the best course of action to take, such as picturing any negative situation in a more positive light. When confronted with negative emotions such as anger, fear, or doubt, it is critical to focus on what steps must be taken rather than simply avoiding the situation. This allows Sigma men to gain perspective and break free from the bonds of their negativities, while still being able to take proactive action when necessary. By consistently applying this philosophy over time, Sigma males can easily recognize how allowing negativity can potentially limit their potential and go above and beyond what most people expect of themselves. 9. Lowering standards in order to fit in. In today's society, there is so much emphasis on fitting in that it is easy to lose sight of what makes you unique. We frequently push ourselves to lower our standards and expectations in order to be accepted by others, and this mindset is extremely dangerous. It not only limits our potential and hinders our personal growth, but it can also harm others. Trying to conform to what society expects will only make us blend in, which is why Sigma males refuse to lower their standards simply to fit in. Instead, they concentrate on honing their unique skills and talents, refusing to be limited by others' expectations. Lowering our standards to fit in often results in a loss of true individual identity and makes it difficult to feel confident in who we are. Our sense of self-worth should not be dependent on the approval of others, and we should always strive to be true to ourselves. Sigma men have high expectations of themselves and others, which gives them the strength and certainty to move forward with confidence. Any Sigma who wishes to achieve greatness must embrace their unique identity. 10. Allowing others to make decisions for them. The path to success and self-actualization is a personal one that should not be influenced by the opinions of others. Despite this, it can be very tempting to let outside factors dictate our life choices, particularly when we are unsure of which path to take. Decisions should be made from within, which is why Sigma males refuse to be swayed by the outside world. They strive to remain true to their own beliefs and values, and they understand that there is nothing wrong with deviating from what others believe. At the same time, there is wisdom in listening to successful people's advice. Sigmas are not afraid to listen to and consider feedback and criticism, but they never allow it to cloud their judgment or ability to make independent decisions. This is an important part of developing self-reliance and inner strength, both of which are necessary characteristics for any Sigma male. Sigmas can achieve greater levels of fulfillment by remaining open to new possibilities while remaining true to their own convictions.